Executive Director here, and we have another opportunity for you to meet some artists, and these are performing artists. These are musicians who are going to be here with us on November 5th to be the kickoff performance for our Musical Interludes series for the 2020-21 season. At this time, I'd like to introduce you to Bruce Hexel and Julie Patchouli, known professionally as Patchouli and Terra Guitarra. Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you?
In fact, they're coming from the Marco Island Center for the Arts, and they're actually in the gallery right now. So you're showing off all of the beautiful artwork from the exhibition Here and There, which is the work of 5 Cuban-born artists. How are you guys today?
We're doing great, thank you.
Excellent. So are you excited about coming to perform here on November 5th at 5:30?
We are so excited. We are thrilled to get to do the show, and we've heard that it's going to be outside in the courtyard. It's beautiful.
Perfect setting.
It's a perfect spot for music, yeah.
Well, this will be the first time, for people who don't know, we normally do our musical interlude series in our beautiful art galleries, but because having talked to many of our patrons, the gallery is not that large, so we decided, because we always put your health, well-being, and safety top of mind, it is of paramount importance to us that we would move this concert outside for the very first time. And so you'll be able to enjoy the exquisite music of these 2 talented individuals in the fresh air. We will have chairs, and you'll be able to create your own little pod and sit as far away from everybody else as makes you comfortable. Now, you've performed outside, though, a lot. I've seen you perform, so this isn't new for you two, correct?
That is correct. We typically perform about 200 shows a year. 2020 is a little different, as most tours and most musicians are not doing that right now.
But most of them have been outside this year, and it's a wonderful place to see music.
I agree. When I grew up, we went to a lot of concerts that were in courtyards or outside, whether it was chamber music or jazz or whatever. So I am very excited about this. It's a great opportunity, and you can get your tickets for this concert either by giving us a call at 239-394-4221 or by going on our website. The tickets are only $25 if you're a member of the Marco Island Center for the Arts, or $30 if you're not. But we're not done, because Julie and Bruce have been incredibly generous with their time and their talent in helping us. Because if you aren't on Marco, or you're on Marco but you're not going out, you can still see them here at the Art Center in our gallery, because we are going to be doing a live stream of a concert in our gallery on November 5th at 5:30. They're going to be in 2 places at once. It's amazing. And so you'll be able to see the concert as it would have been performed under our usual circumstances. And you can go on our website and purchase tickets for that live stream, and those tickets are only $5. Again, $5. And the stream will be up from 5:30 on November 5th, and it comes down midnight on November 8th. So you'll have a little time, and if you like it, you can watch it over and over again. When you purchase your ticket, you will get a private link for this particular concert the day of the concert. So let's find out a little bit more about you two. Now, where do you all hail from?
Well, we spend half of our year here in Florida and the other half of our year in the Midwest. We've lived in 6 different states of the U.S., but we currently reside in Florida and Wisconsin.
Okay, and how long have you been partners in this musical endeavor?
A while, like 25 years or so. We kind of, things that just merged. We met making music, and we played in another band for a while, and this project is 29. This
20.
one is
23.
23 years old, of Patchouli.
Of just the two of us.
And then Terra Guitarra, so Patchouli is our singing project.
Okay.
And Terra Guitarra is our all-instrumental guitar project. So we're the same two people in the same two bands. Terra Guitarra became our instrumental project in 2007. And we thought at first we were just making one album of all of the instrumental pieces we had written for this project. And it just took off into its own development. It became a big thing. We've had 4 albums nominated for Best Instrumental Albums of the Year. One of them won the award for Best Instrumental Album of the Year in 2018. And so it kind of started, we have 9 different albums with Terra Guitarra. Then we have 13 different albums with Patchouli. And
so that would be 22 albums? I'm not good at math. 22 albums.
Yeah.
That's quite an accomplishment. Like one a year practically.
Basically. And so actually this year, during the middle of the pandemic, we put out our 22nd album, which was a Patchouli album called Nothing But Heart. And we had made a deal that it was our 22nd wedding anniversary in 2019. And so we decided that we really wanted to have 22 albums done. And so it was getting down to the very end of the 22nd year being married. And then the pandemic hit and it was stay at home. So some really good things and creative things came out of that, which was that we actually weren't on the road where we normally are in spring. We were able to finish the album. And then we had a very different type of CD release party. We did our first online stream ever to do that in May. So, but sometimes these things that we think are really bad can offer us some really good positive things to creatively come out from. So yeah, we have 22 albums, 22 years, and
I want to ask you a question about the streaming because, of course, we've all jumped into the virtual world and, oh, hi, Diana. Somebody has come on and joined us, and they're so glad that we're going to live stream because they can watch in London.
Hi, Diana.
Diana.
Hi, Phil. How are you?
And that is great. It is the wonderful thing about the digital world. We found that through offering our online classes. People who want to study with a particular teacher they don't have to be on Marco. They just have to get on Zoom and boom, there they are. So it's pretty exciting. But you've done a lot of streaming concerts during this time. Hasn't that been correct? I think that's what you told me. I mean, you certainly came in and have been wonderful to us, being so prepared and technically proficient at knowing what we need to do to make sure that your concert is going to be fabulous online. So tell me a little bit about were you prepared to start doing these streaming concerts, or did you have to be like us where we had to scuttle around and get some equipment and figure out? I mean, poor Patricia, who is our tech expert here, who's with us, is having to learn all sorts of new skills. So how did it go for you jumping in?
Yeah, we weren't sure we even wanted to do it at first because we didn't. Distilling our whole lives down into one little phone screen was a daunting prospect. But I think Julie's brother was one of the pioneers in audio streaming for America Online back in the day.
Wow.
And so we called him up and said, hey, we want to do this. And so he helped us find one of the few devices left in the country at that time that you could buy in order to stream properly. And so we did our research and wanted to do it as good as we could. And then we were fortunate that where we were living in the summer, a theater called the Big River Theater, which we live on the Mississippi River in northern Wisconsin, they were not able to open up. And so they offered their theater to us for the summer as a production studio to do our streams from. So that was a wonderful, wonderful gift. And it allowed us to really take our time and put energy into it and make it as good as we could. And then we started to just love it.
How many streaming shows have you done at this point? And
we did 9. So we did 7 of our own kind of productions that we were doing from the theater, and then we did 2 other ones that were kind of like what we're doing here at the Art Center, where specific for the venue that was not open, that we could still be a part of. And so it's been fun we didn't think we'd like it at all. We didn't know we would like it. And then, you know what, just playing music and sharing it kind of brought our spirits back, because it was a hard spring to figure out how to communicate when we're normally used to seeing so many people and having that interaction as artists right with people. We weren't sure how we'd transfer that over on the internet, you know?
We did a stream actually for a festival in Vermont, and then that stream got delivered to the television in that area. So then it just kept on going. So I think it was a public television station that then picked it up. And so, you never know what's going to happen with this stuff.
No, you don't. We're definitely putting ourselves out into a much wider audience. I get it when you're performing. There's something with an audience that brings the energy to you. And because of that, I'm so excited that you're going to be here. And I know that we can do this safely, but give people that wonderful experience of live music. I know, we've done tours of our gallery, but it's a wonderful way to keep people engaged, and we certainly want them to see. I mean, the art behind you is magnificent, but it's even more so when you stand before it live. So, Marco,
beautiful.
I mean, it's breathtaking.
If you're on Island, you want to come and see this show.
Wonderful show.
And all other art in here, and just check it out. It's really worth your trip in, and you will love it.
So the bonus for this show, though, is that a person can watch us do it. We're doing 2 separate shows. So what we play live will be completely different from the show that's streaming.
Oh!
So not only 2 different places at once at the Art Center. We're not only time traveling, we are, doing as much as possible. Yes.
Oh, so what's different about the shows? So I can, because it may be that you may want to get your in-person ticket, and you may want to just go ahead and get that online ticket, because you may love it so much Thursday night that you want to check out the online concert. What makes it different?
Well, in the online concert, we're going to be having some of our landscape guitar programs. So I'm also a painter, and I make landscapes out of guitar shapes. And so then these guitar shapes are moving, and I animate the landscapes. So I take my painting, and then I break it all apart, and then I reassemble it so that I can make the landscape move, and the clouds go by, and the things move. So that is something that goes hand in hand with our regular performance that we're going to do, but it's going to be too light to do that outside. So you'll want to see that, because that'll be completely different. And then what we do outside will be a light and airy and inspiring late summer evening, joyful bonanza of happiness.
Bonanza.
Oh, you know something? We all could use a light, cheery bonanza of happiness these days. I have one last question for you guys. Who or what has been a major influence on you in your music, or Bruce, in your art? What have been major influences that have led you to this point as performers and artists?
For music, I'm going to say Paco de Lucia, a Spanish guitar player who really who took it to another level, and we've always wanted to take something and bring it to another level. And then, of course,
for the singing project, we love the music of the 60s and 70s, Joni Mitchell, Cat Stevens, the Santana, just the rock and the folk rock. That was something that really we love listening to and inspires us to play more.
And then with the art, everything is based on the Impressionists. That's the inspiration for all of it, and then we just brought it somewhere different.
Wow. Well, Bruce, Julie, thank you so much for joining us today and spending the day here at the Art Center. You really are a member of the Art Center family now. And we hope that you'll always think of us as your art home. We will see you on November 5th, and we hope that we're going to see you on November 5th. Again, you can give a call to the Art Center, 239-394-4221, and order your tickets that way, or go on our website, www.marcoislandart.org, and you will see when you go to the events calendar that you can purchase tickets for the live show. You can purchase tickets for what sounds to be a totally immersive art and music experience, which will be the live stream performance. So what are you waiting for? And also, what else is going on this week? If you haven't signed up, or keep an eye out for it, tomorrow, October 28th, we will be streaming an international film festival. We were able to do this because of the former executive director here at the Marco Island Center for the Arts, Lynn Holly, who is the founder and curator of the 3-Minute Film Festival and the International Film Festival of Santa Barbara. She has sent us 6 short films. The whole evening will probably be about 40 minutes, but it is going to kick off at 5:30. It'll be live streaming both on our Facebook and our YouTube, so we hope you can join us. The films are extraordinary, and you don't want to miss them. And then on Thursday, if you haven't signed up, there's some spots left. Ribbons to Die For is a fundraiser for the Marco Island Center for the Arts. Diane Shaggett, who is an expert milliner, is going to be teaching us for a 4-hour workshop. It runs from 10 to 2:30. We get a half-hour break for lunch, how to make ribbon cockades. And I have to tell you, they are really fabulous. It's not sort of the Napoleon cockade or a badge to denote your organizational affiliation. The ones that she makes are big and sparkly, and you could use them as Christmas ornaments. You can decorate packages with them. You could make them into a napkin ring. I have to tell you, I took one for the little band, put it on a hairband, wore it as a fascinator. They are amazing, and you don't want to miss it. Again, you can go to our website to sign up, or just give us a call, and know that when you're doing this, you are supporting the Marco Island Center for the Arts, for which we are so grateful. Well, my friends, I want to thank you again for being here. I want to thank all of you for being here. You know something, if you're watching this on our YouTube page, or if you want to go back and listen again on our YouTube page, please go ahead and like this video or any of the other videos. If you like it that much, share it with a friend, and while you're there, hit that subscribe button, because we want to have you do that for us. And hey, hit that bell as well so we can keep you updated on all of the content that we'll be posting to YouTube. Guys, thank you. I can't wait to see you soon. Can't wait to see all of you. We'll see you Thursday at 4 o'clock when we will be speaking with Alejandro Simone, who is the artist representative for the exhibition that is in our gallery now, here and there. So I'll see you Thursday at 4. I'll see you on November 5th. And that's the end for today. Bye-bye, everybody.